And away we go.
Marshall Holman, who said he was going to break the jinx of the tournament leader losing by scaring his opponent. Well, I think he's got the wrong man to scare out there. Mark Roth is not afraid of anyone, much less Marshall Holman, but once again, Holman has no reason to fear anybody. These are the two top right-handed players in the country today.
In 6 years, Marshall Holman has won 8 titles. In 9 years, Mark Roth has won 16 PBA titles.
And it's amazing how many times they bowled each other for the title, and so far, Holman has come out on the top. He's won 3 times. Roth has only won once in title matches.
Oh, looks so easy. Marshall Holman, watch his style, using the entire approach and almost more.
The great style of Marshall Holman. As we said, Marshall Holman shelf bowling, but look at the tremendous balance. Watch that wrist as it goes through the ball, stays down low, knee bend. He's got it all.
And tit for tat here in Florissant, Missouri. We're live on the Professional Bowlers Tour, the final match of the bowl for $23,000. 15 to the winner, 8 to the loser. Bowler of the Year by the Bowling Writers Association of America the last 2 years.
These two players ignited the crowd yesterday when they had a confrontation. Roth winning 258 to 255 was a sensational spurry of strikes.
And Marshall Holman gives a look of I can't believe it. Watch again.
Chris, you said that Mark has been losing on TV, but he hasn't been getting the breaks. Last week he lost with a 237 game. This week he may be getting the breaks. He did not expect to carry that, and bingo, there it goes. Maybe this week could be it.
Okay. Holman is up on the right lane. Second frame, strike up. And the man at one time in the opening round of match play strung 20 strikes in a row.
It amazes me how cool they are under pressure. They both are so experienced, so relaxed. They can do it all. They have the power, the versatility, tremendous in the clutch. All even, 2 frames, nobody's missed.
On those 20 in a row, games of 300, 268, 268 for an 836 series. Recent bridegroom from Medford, Oregon, has a 3-bagger. Mark Roth has a double-up. And look at this reaction. Watch it.
Come on, Mark. Pick it up, baby.
Wearing the red and black of the Medford High School Black Tornadoes, he told me. We're all even. 3 frames, 6 strikes. Final game.
Reminiscent of a match we had 2 years here ago, Larry Lobb, Tim Harahan, both started with 9 in a row. Lobb, the eventual winner, with a 280 game. Could happen again today.
Roth now on the left lane. Four-bagger. Don't go away. We're going to take a commercial break and then watch more of things like this. Live here at the Dick Weber Lanes. Holman, 3 in a row. His opponent, Roth, 4 in a row. Again, the match is even. 4 frames, 8 strikes.
Chris, these two young players are so dominant today on the tour. It's just amazing. I watch them out there bowling, and I have really, in the 15 years I've been on the tour, have never seen 2 young talents so strong, can do it all. This man's goal is to be bowler of the year. He wants to dominate. He's bowling against the player that he has to beat, I believe, to win that title. The reigning bowler of the year, Mark Roth. Both perfect through 4.
So Holman's string stopped at 4, leaving the 7-pin on the left lane.
Chris, the subtle differences between tremendously great talents, Mark Roth in the second frame carried that strike to hold the lead he has right now. Holman just missed 5 going over, just not quite knocking out the 7. And Marshall told me he's going to take a little more time with his spares, and he is doing that on the approach. He's given away a few tournaments by missing spares. I don't believe he'll do it today.
Marshall Holman, great showman.
And that little extra time may have saved him on that shot. He was definitely off track and still nicked the 7-pin. Roth has a chance to take the lead.
4 in a row, 5th frame, final championship match. Five in a row.
Do it again, Mark.
Mark Roth a little calmer than Marshall Holman. Watch his feet. Oops. Like 2 extra pins, he could have knocked down 12 with the power he has.
Now the 6th frame. Halfway. Mark Roth. 6 in a row, and now Holman is up. Started with a 4-bagger marked with a spare. Shooting in the 6th frame, final game. Tremendous fans, spectators here at the Dick Weber lanes.
The way Roth is striking, Holman must need to a strike right here to keep the pressure on. Holman going at 220 pace can increase it to 230. Roth perfect through 6 going at a 240 pace. 21 pins, the difference of 1 little pin that didn't fall in the 5th frame.
This time a 10-pin on the left lane.
And Marshall Holman did not like that. That definitely opened the door for Mark Roth. Solid 10. Watch his reaction. 6 flying around the 10, and Marshall Holman does not like that. Once again, taking a little extra time on his spare.
And marking with a spare in the 7th frame of this championship game. Mark Roth is up. In this tournament this week, there were 3 different leaders through the qualifying rounds. Roth, Bill Spigner, and Nelson Burton. However, Holman took over the lead after each of the 3 rounds of match play. Count 'em, 7 in a row, 5 to go. Roth, who compiled a match play record of 16-8. And that visual tells you the story. 7 consecutive strikes here in the championship match. Should there be a 300 game, a Ford Mustang will go to Mark Roth. An 8-bagger, 4 to go. Watch the reaction.
That's the only shot's been a bit errant for Roth. He pulled it a little bit and just stuffed it in the pocket with that great last-minute touch he's got. Holman still has a chance for a 259 game.
All but the 7 on the right lane. Let's look at the footwork of Marshall Holman. Look at the heels.
And that's what you need today on these conditions we bowl in. You need a lot of speed, and to get it, use a lot of approach. You also saw the tremendous wrist action and turn of Marshall Holman. Look at that extension. Once again, the match is not over. As sensational as Roth has been so far, Holman still has a chance for 248.
In addition to the personal rivalry between these